I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. This is Christmas tote number 2. If you haven't seen why I'm doing this, you can go watch Christmas tote number 1, but I am going through all of my Christmas totes with you guys because big life changes happened last year. I became an empty nester, moved into a tiny apartment versus a whole house. And I'm the kind of person that used to decorate every inch of my house. And then I ended up with way too much stuff when I downsized. And since last year was crazy, I didn't really go through these totes very well. So, not even sure what all is in here. So you guys get to come along while I do that. So the very first thing on top of this tote, let me pull it closer to me, was Christmas cards from last year. I'm so glad that I left these in there so that when I pulled them out, I had the memories. So the first one was from my mom, and it says, "Life would be so ordinary without a daughter like you," because she knows I'm a big weirdo. "Love how bright you shine at Christmas time and all year long. Love you, Mom." So she knows me well. Definitely shine bright. And then this one was from my very best friends, Jen and Andy. They have cats, I have cats. We bond over it. But I have to read you what my friend Jen wrote in here. It says, "Here's hoping 2021 proves to be an improvement over 2020. The bar is low enough." I don't think 2021 was any better than 2020. The only good thing about 2021, this whole year, is this whole vintage journey that I started with the YouTube community. I love it. Everyone is so supportive and kind, and it makes me happy. This is my happy space when I get to come on here, share my life with you guys, and learn about you, and have these sales, and get to show you the things that I thrift, and I love it. I love it all. It is so much fun. And then the other card right here is from my friends Katrina and Aaron. And my friends Bob and Vivian. This is the coolest couple. They are in their 80s and they run circles around me. I remember a couple years ago, they decided to redo their kitchen themselves, and they took down the cupboards, moved things around, repainted, and rehung the cupboards. They're amazing. So I'm glad that I put that on the top of here. And in the past, what I would do is everything that had been in that particular room, when I took it down, went into a tote and then was marked, say, dining room 2020. So this one does say dining room and kitchen. And I had these big felt, probably from the Dollar Tree, ornaments hung in my windows here in the dining room. I have 2 windows in here, so I will probably rehang those. They hang on the lower part so that the cats, because they sit on their cat shelf. If you watch my videos, you see them jumping up there sometimes. They can't mess with them. They're hanging lower than that. So those will go in the window tomorrow when I can see. They'll hang on the inside so you can see them from the outside. It looks really, really pretty. My apartment sits at ground level, my windows, so when I look out, I'm looking right at the street, so people driving by can see those during the day, and they're pretty. I've got a big plastic tray because I'm the oldest of 6. Now, my foster brother doesn't live in the state, and one of my sisters just moved in and out of the state. At one point, she was living all the way down in McAllen, Texas, and we live in Ohio. And so she spent most of the day, the first day of her trip, just driving out of Texas, and then by the second day she crossed the rest of the country to get back up to us. But I would throw a great big Christmas party, and so we had massive serving trays for cold food, so it would have been cheeses and meats, but this apartment I can't fit everybody into, especially now that the next generation has partners or have gotten married. We had two of my nieces got married, one this year and one last year during all of this, and we didn't get to have weddings or anything because we are avoiding the large gatherings. So So this might be a donate, or I will see if my daughter wants this, because this massive tray it doesn't suit my life anymore. So I'm gonna put that in a different spot so that I know to ask her. Oh, so I have a magnetic countdown calendar, and it's Hallmark. I don't remember what year I got it, but since my kids are now 19, 21, and 23, I would have gotten it when they were little. It goes on the refrigerator really well. And then all of the magnets get put on the refrigerator around it, and then for each day you put on a magnet and it counts you down. And this was our favorite way to get, and then they would fight over who got to put the magnet on every morning, or who got to put the first one on, or one of them would put this one on and the other one had wanted to put it on. Those are good memories. All the fighting over the calendar. I don't think that I'll even put this up this year since it's just me, but I'm keeping it. Probably someday it'll get passed down to Meg. Because I think I said it in tote number 1, but I'm not even going to be here for Christmas this year. I will be at my daughter's house, my daughter Meg. So I have a bunch of Christmas magnets. This one, he's vintage. I love him. I think he might have been one of my grandmothers. And then I think this was the other grandmother's. So it's another magnet. It's got a thing so it could hang, but somebody put a magnet on it. And so got those. And then I have got, I don't remember where I got these, but I liked them because they looked vintage. 2 little Santa magnets. And Christmas Vacation, since it's my favorite Christmas movie. So I have some other, probably they came from the Dollar Tree ones, that I don't think I'm going to put up this year because I'm not doing red and white. The little bit of decorating that I did last year was all red and white, everything I put up. And honestly, if I could find these in pink or mint green, or that 50s blue that everything is this year in my house, I would not put up red. But from the street, I won't even be able to see them because they're behind the curtains, and from the street it'll look really pretty. So I'm gonna put those up. Is my Christmas pink flamingo. I think my sister bought this for me. I think. He's gonna go right there. Oh, maybe you should put this one. Cute. All right, what else do I have in here? Oh my goodness, this is funny. This Santa right here, he's a little like plastic, rubbery kind of Santa. But I worked at the Children's Place as a retail manager for 5 years when my kids were little, which was fantastic because I got a discount on clothes. And just as things started to change and I had made the decision to leave, my children were just outgrowing the clothes. So, because my youngest son, much taller than his older brother, even though there's years in between them. And so he was catching up to his brother, and they were both outgrowing the clothes at the same time. And so was my daughter. So I worked there for the best possible years that I could have. But this little guy came from the Children's Place when I worked there. And I don't remember where I displayed my Santas last year, but I did have them displayed. Got a little Poinsettia Trinket Box, because if you've attended my sales, you know how much I love my trinket boxes, but I try not to keep them. And honestly, I don't know where I got this one. I don't know if someone gifted it to me or if it was one of my grandmothers. I don't know. But I have that. I don't know where that will fit into my decorations this year. I was thinking I had more coffee cups somewhere. I don't think I found all of them yet. even sure what, oh, Mary. Isn't that fantastic? I love him. Pretty sure I got him in an antique store just in the last, maybe last, don't remember. Picked him up though. He's fantastic. I think this is gonna end up being a long video because I did not realize that all of these little, I didn't realize my Santa collection was in here. I really thought this was gonna be more kitchen. And here's his Christmas. And what's funny is I bought these in 2 separate places. So Merry Christmas. And this one's marked Japan. This one is not. So I don't know. And, you know, I got them separately. So I don't know if this was a reproduction. His color's better, obviously. But, I mean, they're identical. We had, he needs a little cleaning. And he's still got a, oh, I know where I got this one. Got him at the thrift store downtown that supports the hospice. Should have given him a wipe down though. That used to be the best place to get, oh, I can't get that tape off. Maybe that's why I didn't take it off last Christmas. The best place to get vintage Christmas. And man, I went in there this year and not only did they not have a good selection, but the little bit they did have was so outrageously priced that I couldn't afford it. And that's another thing. I see people with this great vintage stuff that they've thrifted or they found in antique stores in their area. There is none of that around here. None. I went into 2 different antique stores in the last week and found no Christmas vintage at all. We just don't have it. I think everybody just hangs on to it around here. Oh, and in video number 1, I was talking about how my mom makes sweaters for my coffee cups. There it is. Oh, I love it. Because I love those great big coffee cups. But you know, the wider area you've got in the coffee cup, the faster it gets cold. They lose their cold paint over the years, even when you're careful with them. Look at the back of his. But isn't he fantastic? I'm going to say that about every one of them because I just love all of them. Well, I just love Christmas. What have we got in here? Polar bears. That's not really going to fit into my theme this year. And really, it was probably my youngest son's. So I'm surprised that didn't go with his stuff. But maybe it was mine. It doesn't have his name. Usually I tried to, anything that I bought the kids, like if I bought them a Nutcracker on top of the ornament, I would put their name on the bottom, or, you know, and then every ornament that I bought them had the name and the year on it. Okay, so I think those are a set. Yeah, because he's got the same paint gloss. So those are a set. Salt and pepper don't have their stoppers anymore, but doesn't matter since they're part of my collection. Oh, so tacky. Oh, it's a pink flamingo ornament. And I think I had her hanging somewhere in here last year. I know I had her up so that the cats, who were kittens, they were really young last year, wouldn't attack her feathers, but Pink flamingo, because my whole kitchen has pink flamingos in it. If you don't know that about me. All right. Oh, it's my Santa bobblehead. He's not vintage, but he's fun. Oh, that's great. I think I had my Santas on a shelf here last year. That's why they're packed into this dining room kitchen tote. Trying to break things. Ooh, I think there's another one of these. This might have been a Hobby Lobby. And a lot of times when I have pink flamingos, it's because my sister bought them for me. Not always, but a lot of the times. It's a thing she and I, my one sister, have had for years. The year she turned 30, I put pink flamingos in her yard, but I didn't get the ones you normally see in a yard. I got ones that then she could use as a fence around one of her flower beds. But when she came home, oh, she was in Cambodia for a while, doing some mission work, and then she was in Texas. I'm not sure which time it was that she came home that I then did do a welcome home with just pink flamingos all over the yard. It was awesome. Yep, I knew it had a match. So these go together. They were probably Hobby Lobby, I'm thinking. Oh man, guys, there is a lot in this box. I had no idea all of this was in here. This is gonna take a while. Ooh, I thrifted this one year. I love him. Look at his spaghetti. Look at his blue rhinestone eyes. He's fantastic. I love him. I got him when the kids were teenagers. So I didn't get him when they were little and might break things. Although I raised my kids with breakable things around because I believe you should enjoy the things you have. I don't believe your home should be a museum. And if something gets broke, at least you loved it up until it got broke. It's been my philosophy. And there's only a couple of things that the kids broke, like in their entire lives. Mrs. Claus? So there should be a Mr. Claus somewhere that matches her. The Mrs. Claus. I don't have quite as many Mrs. Clauses as I have Santas. Anyway, so I believe you should enjoy things. And the few things that the kids did break was, ooh, my coffee tumbler. That's important. Important. I always hate that I have to pack that one up because I like it so well. They broke. I had just gotten a wine glass that was etched and it said Mother of Dragons in it. And like, I don't even think I had it 2 weeks before my daughter broke it. And she didn't break it because she was, doing something she was supposed to be doing. She was like doing some kind of yoga move with a kick on up against the counter or something. That's how it got broken. So I remember that one. And then I had a cookie jar the kids broke the lid to, so you couldn't replace the lid. And then but I thrifted a good portion of what we used when they were growing up. So when it got broke, it got broke. We loved it up until it got broke. But that Mother of Dragons glass, she knows she broke that. She shouldn't have been messing around. Pink flamingo with a Santa. It covers all the bases. These are so awesome. I love how I pack it away for a year and forget I own it. Now, yep. Wait, I'll unwrap the misses before you see them both. Oh, no, that's not. Well, I think he should have a missus somewhere. I haven't come across it yet. This little guy is a trinket box. One of those hinged ones. With his pipe. I love it. Love it. I don't even know what shelf I'm going to put these on yet. Oh, here's the, is that the one that goes? I know. Okay, guys. This is Mrs. Claus. Oh, see, they got there. And I know that these are not vintage. These are knockoff, reproduction made. I think these were made recently. I kind of remember maybe picking them up at the Dollar Tree or something with the packages behind the back. So I know they go together. And I have seen the actual vintage ones. And Mrs. Claus does not look like that in the real ones. But they're cute. And they're little. Oh, that's funny. All right, the battery finally died on this one. This was a Dollar General. 'Tis the season. But my daughter and I got really into the camper decorations a couple of years ago, so we bought quite a bit of them. Oh, this Santa plate. I think it was the dollar spot at Target, maybe. It's really good though. One year I did all red and white with just pops of black, which looked really good. Oh, look. My joy plate. This and this, the green. These are the two colors that I want to do this year because see, I've already got the pink and green back here. I just don't think I have enough of it and I'm not going to buy more. And when I've been thrifting, I've not seen Christmas in these two colors at all. So obviously I'm going to do the red and white because I want to display all of my vintage Santas. But this plate is the inspiration for my colors this year right here. Love it, love it, love it. And that was a recent pickup. Either last year or the year before. I'm not sure which. What have we got in here? Oh, I forgot about this. Oh my goodness, he's fantastic. Now I want to put him back here instead of the pink flamingo. Oh, I don't know. He's so good. You guys, I forgot I had this stuff. Running out of room. Oh, I love him. This Santa, Homeco, made in Japan. Bank. He's a bank. I had up for sale the teddy bear one because I don't collect teddy bears. He's the teddy bear Santa one. I collect Santa ones. But I'm thinking, yeah, these two are a pair, even though she doesn't have anywhere for money to go in. How weird. Because look, and they both have C5329 on them. So they're both Homeco, they're a set, but she doesn't have a slot for money to go into. How strange, because his is back here, but they're a set. How very, very strange. Wow, I'm realizing how dirty everything is. I guess once your kids move out, you see the dirt. Just ignore it up until that point. Ooh. Gross. There's a bug. Man, that's pretty. I don't think I've ever taken it out of there. I don't know where that one came from, but I think I just displayed him right in his box last year. I don't know where that bug went. Oh, this one. This was just a Dollar Tree. Have a cup of cheer. But it always sat on the counter behind our hot chocolate bar, which I won't be doing this year. And the colors don't really go. None of those greens in there are my colors. Yeah, so that one, will just go back in the box. I had an extra tablecloth that never even got used last year. I think because I was afraid the cats would claw it and tear it down, which they probably still will. So it probably won't get used this year either. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how much is in. Look at these little Nutcrackers, just tiny ones. They were in my display. Here's the rest of my mugs. Yay. Oh, I love this one, but it got chipped last year. And I hadn't had it very long. I think this one came from TJ Maxx. Holly Jolly. But it has a good feel. I love when a cup fits well. But thankfully it chipped on this side and I drink from this side because I'm right-handed. So, I forgot I had this one. I really am running out of room. Dude, could you sit right there? Don't knock him over. And don't get in that tote. Talking to the cat, in case you're wondering. Okay, this one I'm pretty sure was a Dollar Tree Santa. And I really like them, except that when they made the mug, it's still got full holes here. So the hot coffee goes in here and makes it so you can't even pick the handle up. It gets so hot. So this one I have just been putting into displays. So even though it's a Dollar Tree and it's not vintage, it has been going into my display. And I actually do have some vintage ones. I'm not sure where they are though. Oh, did you see me jump? It was another bug. Or was that original one? Ugh, stupid bugs. This has to sit out in a garage and instead of a basement. And I seem to just get way more bugs out in that garage than I do in the basement. Ugh, don't like them. I don't like the bugs. Now this one is vintage. And no, I do not use it. It goes into a display. And it's got Japan there on the bottom. This one's in really good shape. I've got some that are in not good shape. This one's in really good shape. Those eyelashes. Oh my goodness. It's fantastic. Well, I think that bug was dead because it's just laying there, so I'll have to get a paper towel. Ugh. Oh, here's one. Ugh, they squeeze me out. I know there's more in here, I'm sure of it. You don't like the bugs. And probably every tote, there's like 7 more to go through. Every tote's gonna be like that. This is not really my style. My youngest son really liked the snow globes, so we have a lot of the snow globes. Ooh, deer mug. That one's really pretty. And I do not wash all of these before I put them out. What I do is I put them all in the cupboard, or I've got them hanging under the thing, and I give them a good rinse in hot water before I make coffee in them, but I don't take the time to wash them all. Ain't nobody got time for that. They're wrapped up in clean wrappings, and that bug that fell out was not actually anywhere near the mugs. Gotta be more careful. Ooh. Here's another Dollar Tree mug. I liked it because it looked like Santa's waist. Dollar Tree mugs are good mugs sometimes. You can't knock the Dollar Tree. All right, what else do we have? So I said that we had started collecting the campers. Oh, what kind of batteries does that take? Well, I have to get batteries in this, but isn't that fun? Do not knock the Nutcracker down. My cats kept trying to climb into the half-empty tote. Ooh, I like this one too. Santa's favorite. I swear I like my Christmas mugs better than my regular mugs. I do. And I was smart enough to pack the plate holders with the plates, so I don't have to go searching for plate holders. Ugh, I'm just sure there's another bug in here now, so now I'm like, ugh. Ooh, this one's good too. This one's huge. It's for when you need to like make 3 K-cups in one mug. This is your mug right here. For that day when you just can't even. Oh, you guys, this is good. This was my grandma's. Talk about your tacky plastic. Isn't it great? And I always hang it somewhere every year. But I don't know, like this year it may just need to go right here. Merry Christmas and tacky plastic and glitter. All right, what do we have here? Oh, this candy dish is fun. Looks like this, and then, oh, Santa's on the inside. I have no idea where this came from. My daughter would probably remember where everything came from, but candy dish. Super fun. This Nutcracker, my friend Vince, he was my best friend all through my 20s, my very best friend. And he traveled all the time. And of course, I didn't ever go anywhere. And then I started having kids and really didn't go anywhere. And so he went to Germany and brought me back a Nutcracker from Germany. So this guy came from Germany. And he's one of my favorites. So he will go on a shelf behind me. where my cats cannot knock him down and mess with him. Do you want to sniff that one too? Don't knock them down. All right, I had lights in the window last year. Icicle lights that could be seen from the street. So that's what's in here. And I will probably put those up again tomorrow. That's a daytime job. All right. Merry and Bright. I don't know if that was Hobby Lobby or if that was Target. Almost everything in this box was red and white because this box is stuff I did use last year, and last year I did all red and white. This also set on my counter. Recipe for Christmas: 2 cups family, 2 cups friends, 4 teaspoons hope, 2 teaspoons joy, and a dash of peace. Blend together and sprinkle with love and laughter. So sitting near my coffee bar, leaning up against the counter, the back of the counter in my kitchen. Merry and Bright. Pink flamingos. I had tried to tie in a little bit of pink since everything in my kitchen and this wall back here is all pink. I have a gift box that has pink on it that is holding this ornament. And again, I don't know, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Target, I have no idea. But it's just in the last few years because these little, is it a camper if it's the one you pull behind a car? I don't know. Somebody in the comments below tell me what these are called. But yeah, just got into collecting those the last few years. This gift box is cool. I think I kept it just because it had the pink and the blue and the green on it. And then the very last thing in here. Oh, I forgot about these. I used the big one of these a lot last year. So let me show you what these are. It's a set of 3 bowls. And again, I don't know where I got them. But this bowl was perfect for soup because it's not, I mean, it's not that big. It's perfect for soup, perfect for ice cream, perfect for cereal. Like, I use that bowl every couple of days for all of last season. The smaller 2, honestly, I don't think I use those for anything because, I mean, this one's tiny. It's maybe chip dip with chips. I don't know. But the big one I used a lot. So this is a long video. That was a lot of stuff in here, guys. And this was the main stuff that I decorated with here in the dining room. I think I emptied one whole shelf. I don't remember what was on it. And all of this stuff went onto it. I know I have more Santas. This is not all of my Santas. I know I have another Japan mug. There's a tote of stuff that I thrifted and garage saled this summer that I think has some more Santas in it. But that is all for this one. So this was just tote 2. I've got 7 more totes, you guys. So many more totes. So be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else.